people, this is KP from CKS News. I'm here to bring you news about the Korean life this week. So far, we're having a great week with our 3-day weekend, but I love the long weekend. People are also going crazy for a new movie series, Vikings, introduced by a mysterious history teacher. It's right here. Also, there's a great debate on the Crusades from Mr. Bryant's class. Apparently, some people are being very aggressive to prove their statement is true, like this one. They're very frustrated, and one of our good students, Madison Fan, is giving up on trying. The question is, does the legacy of Crusades connect to the modern-day anti-Western terrorism? We introduce you to Professor Hadi Joey from Harvard University. So what are Crusades? How do Crusades affect the modern society? Let's interview the professor. Hi, now let's go to see Professor Hadi Joey. Hi, Professor.
Hi, I'm Professor Hadi Joey. So today we are going to talk about the Crusade. So Crusade was a series of Christian holy war which was sanctioned by the Latin Church in medieval period, which is for a variety of reasons, which including the suppression of paganism and heresy, and the resolution of conflict among the Roman Catholic groups, and also the political and territorial advantage. So basically, Crusade is just a series of Christian war in which a lot of people die. It's literally a massacre.
In your opinion, what kind of influence do the Crusade bring to the modern society?
Okay, so I personally insist that the Crusade is bad, and they brought all those negative influence to the modern society. Like in all those terrorist groups, most of them are Islamic, like ISIS and armed Islamic groups. So let's see. The CNN News said that in 2015, ISIS wanted to divide the world into jihadists and crusaders. ISIS leader argued all Muslims will have to join their campaign of terror. Muslim terrorists have done all those bad things without feeling any guilty. They consider those attacks as their revenge towards the Christian and the Crusaders. So basically, they just took the Crusade as their excuse of doing all those bad things. So Crusade was bad because it brings those negative influence, and we have to destroy all those things, destroy all those negative influence brought by the Crusade.
Wait. I got some evidence here. In 2015, Baga massacre Boko Haram attacked town of Bafha in northern Nigeria, killing at least 200 people. Another 2,000 are unaccounted for. During the same year, 148 people, most of them were Christian students, killed in Al-Shabaab's Garissa University College attack before Easter weekend holidays.
Stop blaming the Crusades! According to Professor Kral from Turkey, when you look carefully at the Islamic movements today, they speak more to modernity than to religious rules. They maybe have less knowledge of religion, but they know a lot about modern day society. They are more like social and science students than students coming from religious schools. Didn't you see that the professor from Malaysia said that the relationship is more complicated, but both sides are still trying to live in harmony, and they are also trying to forget the past and overcome all the disagreements. You're no professor. You don't even get to be on the internet. Excuse me? Crusade is good. Bad. Good.
Bad! You want to
Wait.
Okay. Well, since even though I believe Professor Hadi Joey's opinion, since someone wants to prove that they're right, let's just find someone else, right? Yeah. Hi, Mrs. Bryant.
Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
So can you introduce yourself?
My name is Mrs. Bryant. I'm the ESOL teacher and international student coordinator.
Do you know anything about the Crusades?
I know a little bit about the Crusades.
So do you think the Crusade bring negative influence to the modern society?
I think it does. Yes, I do. I just think that's just from generation to generation. There's so much history, but one thing leads to another, the acts of violence.
Hi. Do you want to introduce yourself?
No.
Okay, so this is Ms. Shirley, and she's a history teacher. So, do you think the Crusades bring negative influence to the modern society?
Yes, because the Christians persecuted the Jews, the Eastern Byzantines, and most of all the Muslims and that led to a cycle of violence that's been ongoing since then. And Westerners have too short a memory to remember what they did, so it just makes it all worse.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here. Hey Liz, what are you doing?
I'm showering.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Liz and I'm a senior and I'm also an RA, currently showering.
So, do you know anything about the Crusades?
Yeah, a little bit from history classes.
So, do you think the Crusades bring negative influence to the modern society, and why?
Yeah, I think that the Crusades have a negative impact on modern society because the Crusades were set out as a holy war, and I feel like it gave Christians a lot of superior complex, I guess. I don't want to say it like that, but they feel like they have an obligation to do something, and I feel like it still carries on today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
What's your name?
So, how old are you? Do you know anything about the Crusades?
Do you know anything about that? No? Okay. Yes, no? Yes.
Oh, so do you think the Crusades bring negative influence to the modern society?
Wait, action. So, in your opinion, what kind of influence? So, in your opinion, what kind of influence do the Crusades bring to them? What? I am not. I was like talking, and she was like, what? Okay, what should I do? Okay, fine. Guys, okay. One. Social science. Social science students. They come from schools of religion, and both religion and secular knowledge. But they are more endowed with fundamental ability. Yes, not so. Stop playing me the Crusades. What the fuck? Okay, Lisa,
That's so cute.
Do we have to redo this now?
Stop, we're distracted.
It's fine.
I think that Mr. Bryant, you should give this group an A. They deserve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Love you.